NASA asteroid horror. 230 kiloton asteroid tracked by radars, and there's a potential Earth impact date being May 2022. NASA's asteroid trackers predict a huge asteroid as tall as the London Eye, a slim chance of hitting Earth in less than 3 years from today. Sebastian Ketley Express UK reports this, having to do with what NASA tracked. NASA tracked objects threatened to hit the planet with a force of 230 kilotons, or 230,000 tons of TNT, by May 6, 2022 is the date. If we compare this, the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945 carried a charge of approximately 15 kilotons. An asteroid this big is likely deadly enough to wipe out a large city off the face of our Earth. Astronomers dubbed the approaching object asteroid 2009 JF1 after its date of discovery, of course. This was about 10 years ago. According to NASA, JF1 is a near-Earth object, or NEO, which means it orbits the Sun close to our Earth. NASA said some asteroids and comets follow orbit paths that take them much closer to the Sun and therefore Earth than usual. If a comet's or asteroid's approach brings it to within 1.3 astronomical units of the Sun, we call it a near-Earth object. And also they've given us a part of a diagram showing how 2009 JF1 will come close to Earth, the date, and this is from the tracking. The space rock could hit Earth May 5th to 6th of 2022. Now, this U.S. Space Agency estimates JF1 measures somewhere around 426 feet in diameter. That's 130 meters in diameter. And on this scale, the space rock is comparable in size to the London Eye or the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. But the asteroid is not big enough to fit the description of what NASA considers a potentially hazardous asteroid, or PHA. In 2018, a White House report on the dangers of near-Earth objects and undetected space rocks, PHAs, were described as near-Earth objects over 460 feet across. So this is just under that. Of course, they can't be exact on its measurements. Now, the report said larger NEOs greater than 140 meters or 400 feet across would have the potential to inflict severe damage to entire regions or even continents. Such objects would strike Earth with a minimum energy of 60 megatons, and that's more than most powerful nuclear devices ever tested. Fortunately, these are far less common and are easier to detect because, of course, the bigger they are, the easier they are to track than the smaller NEOs. Now, NASA tracked asteroid, this one here is not big enough to unleash devastation on this scale, and based on NASA's calculations, the rock is flying around the system at speeds of 53,500 miles per hour. At the point of impact, the asteroid would speed up to about 59,000 miles per hour. All right, here we have the 2009 JF1 asteroid details, the Earth impact risk summary and orbit details from NASA Sentry. Torino scale maximum 0, Palermo scale maximum minus 3.28, cumulative of Palermo scale minus 3.28, impact probability cumulative 2.6E4, number of potential impacts 1, at 26.39 kilometers per second. That's about 56 to 59,000 miles per hour. Diameter is 0.013 kilometers. Mass, and you can see there the energy, and all above our mean values weighted by impact probability. Analysis based on 25 observations spanning 1.2388 days, May 4th, 2009, 25 observations, they came to these conclusions. Now, according to the space weather listing of the near-Earth asteroids, potential hazardous asteroids, the space rocks larger than about 300 to 400 meters feet across, and closer to Earth than 0.05 AU. None of the listed here, PHAs, is on a collision course with our planet, although astronomers are finding new ones all the time. And the listing is November 14th today. There were 2018 potentially hazardous asteroids, and the recent upcoming Earth asteroid encounters. The next one is November 15th. That's 9.3 lunar distances. November 18th, 18 lunar distances. November 20th, 21st, November 23rd, 10 lunar distances. November 25th, 13 lunar distances. December 3rd, 8.5 lunar distances. December 7th again, a second one. December 20th, 15 lunar distances. 21st, 18 lunar distances. 22nd, 11 lunar distance. January 2nd, 4.9, that's close. And that's about 50 feet across. And that is velocity of 8.2 kilometers per second. And after that is the December 10th, 11.8 lunar distances. Well, they don't list too many here. It's just about a month or so that they list. Of course, they know tens of thousands of them that are out there, and they're finding new ones all the time, even with amateur astronomers finding them, just like the Borisov interstellar comet that was found in August. That is now heading out of our solar system. It's between Earth and Mars. If you have telescopes, those of you who would like to see, if you have a telescope, it's between Earth and Mars. You could probably see it even now. Now, we've had recent impacts. I'm not going to go into the ancient history of impacts. We could find that if you want to, but this is a map of the Golet events from 1994 to 2013. Small asteroids that designate in the Earth's atmosphere, disintegrate, and then come into us. The yellow ones are daytime impacts, and the blue are nighttime impacts, and it also shows the sizes, of course. Now, the current status, response status, what can we do? Not much. If we see one coming at us, okay, they're tracking them, what can we do to stop them? In April 2018, the B612 Foundation reported that, quote, it's 100% certain we will be hit by a devastating asteroid, but we're not 100% certain when, end quote. Also in 2018, physicist Stephen Hawking, in his final book, Brief Answers to the Big Questions, considered an asteroid collision to be the biggest threat to the planet. In June 2018, the U.S. National Science and Technology Council warned that America is unprepared for an asteroid impact event and has developed and released the National Near-Earth Object Preparedness Strategy Action Plan to better prepare. According to expert testimony in the United States Congress in 2013, NASA would require at least 5 years of preparation to launch a mission to intercept an asteroid. The preferred method is to deflect rather than to disrupt an asteroid, they say. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. and we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.